Hello and welcome to Trader Talk. I'm your host, Dan Worth, and today I'm joined with Jack Hunter, Head of Golf at Sporting Index. How are you doing today, Jack?
Yeah, not too bad. Pretty excited for this week, obviously. But yeah, probably more excited for it to finish with how stressful it becomes for majors. But yeah, no, all good.
Definitely, I bet. And it's been a big week for your sport. Obviously, there's a lot of controversy at the moment with the Live Tour and the PGA Tour. What are your views on that?
It's a difficult one. I think the PGA Tour and European Tour have kind of got away with quite a lot over the years with not having any of these situations kind of arise. So the fact that has come and the people it's come from is obviously the issue. I think the concepts and looking at obviously last week it looked like a very well run event. If you were there, like the concerts, they're trying to make it golf as fun as possible, which is a positive. The money obviously being thrown around is just silly. Mickelson reportedly getting 200 million for just agreeing to play in it is just absolutely bizarre. And yeah, just a few of the guys that are playing in it that I just think is a poor move. That just from a Ryder Cup perspective, I think like Westwood, Poulter, even and Mickelson, they're just prime future captains. Just been great over the years in the Ryder Cup, and to throw that away is a bit silly. But like I say, money talks, and if you just, I mean, Richard Bland came 17th last week and won twice as much as he won when he won at the Belfry over here and in the European Tour. So I can see why people like him are doing it. But yeah, I'm not surprised at Dustin at all. But yeah, things need to improve on that tour, especially from a betting point of view. That the website needs improving drastically. There's no leaderboard, there's no tee time. So yeah, they'll learn from it the first week. But yeah, it's exciting but negative at times.
Yeah, definitely. And it's sort of strange that how it's been so divisive across both tours and players jumping ship. It's going to be really interesting to see how it all plays out. And obviously we're moving straight into this week to the US Open. The first stat I wanted to bring up is Europeans have only won one of the last 9 majors. Can you put your finger on why that is?
Just not as good as the rest of the world. Obviously, we've had a good few guys in the top 10 over that period. But as you know, majors are tough to come by. So yeah, I don't think there's any link to that at all. I just think for whatever reason, someone's performed better on the week. Arguably, we've got, especially after last week, we've got one of the best, if not the best, in the world at the moment. So yeah, hopefully I can see him having a good run this week, and hopefully that stat will be no longer.
Yeah, I'm sure we're always hoping that too. So we'll start with the betting. You mentioned Rory there. He's top of the pile at 9-1. Again, his win last week probably kind of justifies that price. But is there any more information you can give us on that?
Yeah, he was kind of there or thereabouts anyway before last week. He's been playing well. He's kind of turned the corner. He had a bit of a blip end of last season, start of this season. So yeah, he's definitely played a lot better, especially like last round of the Masters. So 2 months ago now, that was obviously very impressive. But yeah, I think he's rightfully favourite with the likes of Rahm not particularly enjoying himself. I'm pretty sure he'd agree to that. But yeah, there's such a lot of good players at the top of the book now that I mean, one of them turns it on and no one else has a chance really. But none more so than McIlroy. I think quite a lot of pros would agree that when he's on, he's unstoppable. So yeah, rightfully favourite in my opinion.
Yeah, no, very good, and I think so too. You mentioned there Jon Rahm. He's obviously joined second in the book, along with Thomas, at 12-1. You said he's not been having a great time, but is there anything to suggest he can't repeat his heroics of last year?
Oh, absolutely not. No, I think Jon Rahm is a tough one. He's obviously got bundles of ability, but he does beat himself up quite a lot. So obviously during a major week, tensions and stress levels are high. So to do that over 72 holes and maybe get down on yourself at times cannot be good for you, but it's not stopped him winning multiple times. So yeah, no, I would not be surprised if he was the winner at the end of the week. So yeah, no, there's nothing to suggest that he won't win.
Great stuff. So another stat that I wanted to bring up is it's 34 years since it was last held at Brookline, and the winner on that occasion was Nick Faldo. Is that a good omen for Brits, or do you guys not look too much into that kind of stuff?
34 years is a long time. That the course would have changed, adapted, lengthened. We will not be paying much attention to that. They could look at it. It could be a positive from their point of view. From the Brits, I guess, could look at it and take positives out of that for sure. But yeah, not from a pricing perspective. But yeah, hopefully it is a Brit, and yeah, hopefully that might be something that we pay attention to in the future. But yeah, not for this week.
Brilliant. Okay then, so last one. If I had to put you on the spot, who are you picking for it?
We've spoken quite a lot about him already, but and I know it's not a big price, but I just can't see how Rory's not in the running on a Sunday. His play last week was just incredible, and yeah, I feel like all this live talk, he's been quite passionate about it and outspoken, whereas some pros have kind of sat back and not said much. So this has almost helped him. It's almost kind of like lit the fire, and he's kind of kicked on, and I can just see him using that to his advantage for sure. These guys don't. Him winning last week is not a negative. It won't take too much out of him. On his little ride on a private jet won't have hurt him. Sure, he's nice and relaxed and ready for this week. And if he gets that putter going, then yeah, I think he'll be very hard to beat. Yeah,
definitely, mate, and it'll be great to see him do it again. Mm-hmm. And I'm certainly hoping he wins. But I'm quite a big fan of Schauffele. Okay. I think he's had 5 top 7 finishes at the US Open in recent years. So, and he's not in bad form at the moment. If he can get the driver swinging, he's another one who could be there on Sunday. I've forgotten now, but do you know the price of Schauffele off the top of your head?
22-1.
So Schauffele's 22-1. That's where my money would be going. Obviously, these opinions are Jack and mine, and not that of Sporting Index. But lastly then, Jack, I just want to wish you all the best for the week. As you mentioned at the start, I'm sure he'll be happy when it's over. Mm-hmm. But yeah, thanks very much for joining us.
No worries at all. Yeah, good chatting, and yeah, I hope everyone has a good week, especially with Royal Ascot and this. It's a good sporting week.
Yeah, it's a great week for sport. And lastly then, guys, just to remind you, if you are betting with us, please do so responsibly. And as Jack said, enjoy the week, and we'll see you soon.